It's a chilly morning here in the centre of Sidemen town, and I just wanted to come down here early in the morning to do a bit of a blusukan, a bit of an impromptu visit to check things out at the market primarily. Oh, here we go, here's the indoor section. This is what we're going to see. We'll try and get some snacks as well. Oh, look at that. Lots of little bungkusan of snacks. Gorengan. Lots of fresh fruit and veg here. Heaps of fresh fruit and veg. That's, you know, the wet market part is normally like that as well. Usually you do have to negotiate the price on a lot of this stuff per kilo. And if you don't know what the prices are, you're in trouble because you're basically going to have to pay whatever you think sounds all right. Bu, jual apa ini?
Jual pisang goreng.
Pisang goreng. Satu porsi berapa biji?
1.000.
Tapi berapa biji?
Berapa sukanya?
Ah ya, oke. Ah ya, karena 1.000 per biji ya.
Itu apa sama semua?
Sama ya yang itu.
Tidak.
Beda. Ini apa?
Ini ketela pohon.
Ketela pohon.
Ketela pohon.
What's it?
Ketela pohon.
Ketela pohon. 2 biji aja, Bu.
2.000. Ya. Boleh.
So I'm gonna get only 2 pieces of this pisang goreng, just so if there's other stuff I want to jajan on, I can get those too and don't get too full. The other thing they've got there is ketela pohon, which is like a ball, which is ubi goreng. Ubi is a sweet potato. Bu, kopi satu ya.
Iya, kopi Bali.
Kopi Bali.
Iya.
Ada apa lagi?
Ini kopi.
Oh yeah. Oh, kopi Bali ya.
Iya.
So she was just offering me whether I want Balinese coffees, you know, the kopi tubruk, tubruk yeah.
Isi gula?
Pakai gula.
Pakai gula?
Yeah.
Pakai gula deh.
Or they've got those instant ones in the packets up there as well. They're up there hanging up. I've got a double one, so I got 2 for 1 on that one. Oh. Hot. Woo. So nice, really tasty. So those pisang goreng, 1,000 each. After doing a bit of research, you say ketela pohon, it means cassava, or in Indonesian, singkong. So singkong ya bu? Yeah, singkong. So yeah, if we just say singkong, we'll definitely get it right. There's a lot of tubers in Indonesia that are very similar to one another that are eaten. You get ubi and singkong and this sort of thing. And sometimes it's confusing as to what's what. Anyway, I'm going to eat that ketela pohon, fried. Oh, it's really good. Very starchy, almost like a bit of mashed potato, deep fried. In the middle of that is palm sugar, which is obviously melted right down because it's so hot. Oh, very good. Very good. Something a little bit different. So that. Ibu udah jual berapa lama di sini? Lama? 12 tahun. Wow. Dan selalu jual yang sama, pisang goreng dan ketela goreng. Jadi ubinya musiman ya, Bu? Ah, jadi kalau nggak ada ubi, goreng apa?
Pisang saja.
Pisang saja. Ah. So it works like that on the.
Pisang setiap hari ada.
Ya. Dan jenisnya sama. Jenisnya pisang.
Lain-lain.
Lain-lain juga. Tapi ibu tahu yang jenis yang paling enak.
Bisa dipakai.
I really love how these bananas are chopped on the spot, then put in batter on the spot and fried on the spot. Because there's nothing better than gorengan, which is freshly fried and prepared. Gorengan is nice at any time, but I really love it when it's freshly prepared, when the oil is still piping hot and it hasn't. Sometimes, well, it doesn't go solid, but inside the batter, sometimes it gets a little bit stiff. When it's freshly prepared like this, absolutely beautiful. Really love this store. I've got my coffee as well, which is a coffee Bali, a bit of sugar in it. It's absolutely beautiful. Like, I don't drink a lot of black coffee. I usually have milk in mine, but you don't even need milk in this one. It's so smooth. Terima kasih, Bu. Enak banget, suka.
Besok mampir lagi.
Ya, makasih, Bu. Okay, let's continue on. Loved those pisang goreng. Absolutely loved those. That was beautiful. And that coffee was nice too. That cost for 4 pieces of a gorengan and a coffee, it cost 7,000. Like it's nothing. But it's just so satisfying when you have something like that. Go down into the little darker areas down here. I've got these stupid sunglasses on. I have to take these off. This is like nearly pitch black. Well, that's better. Oh, cake stall. Lots of cakes. Beautiful. Once you get into a fresh market or a traditional market here in Bali or even in Indonesia, it's a bit of a revelation about the prices of things. Because you find out the real price of stuff, or you eventually find out the real price of stuff after you've done your negotiating. Once you've got your sort of your line in the sand of what the real price is, you find out that things are really cheap. Of course, it's seasonal and things go up and down all the time. Yeah, but once you find out the real price of stuff, you can save a lot of money at these markets. Would you jual apa?
Jual ini?
Yeah.
Jajan Bali.
Jajan Bali.
Ya.
Yeah.
Jajanan Bali.
Jajanan Bali, ya. Jajanan Bali. Tapi ada nama khusus?
Kasih tahu katanya nih injin.
Oh, injin. Jadi biasanya dicampur.
Ketan nih.
Ya, ketan.
Enak ini.
Yeah. So that's
Ini
basically.
namanya lak-lak.
Oh, lak-lak.
Iya.
Oh, lak-lak.
Udah habis.
So we got black sticky rice, giling-giling, lak-lak, ketan, pandan.
Makanya pandan. Ini apa namanya?
They don't seem to have a proper name for that.
Ya.
But they just call it ketan, which is basically sticky rice cake of some sort. We're going to get a few little bits and pieces. How did you order? So all you do is order a campur, and it'll cost 5,000. They'll put a bit of this, bit of that. Now down at Pantai Karang in Sanur, you can get some of these snacks for sure, like the giling-giling and the ketan and that sort of stuff. Definitely you can get it down at Pantai Karang. And normally they'll put a little bit of, it's what she's done as well, is put the sugar syrup on top of it. It's like a sugar bomb, but it's usually really nice. So we'll give that a go. 5,000. Let's go and find a place to sit down and check it out. It hasn't even got to 7 o'clock yet, and all of a sudden it's gotten a little bit quieter, quite a lot quieter. The crowds are already starting to thin out. So if you want to come here, you definitely have to be here well before 7 o'clock. The view from inside the pasar is unreal. You see Gunung Agung up there behind that penjor. I'm just going to see if I can get some nasi kuning here or some whatever they've got, nasi bungkus of some sort. Basically some rice, yellow rice, and some little bits and pieces of snacks in there like that. A bit of chicken, a bit of omelette, maybe a bit of noodle. Looks pretty spicy. Give it a go. Hello, Bu. Jual apa, Bu?
Tipat tahu.
Oh, tipat tahu. So, yeah, she's selling tipat tahu. That's the compressed rice cakes with tofu. Sometimes difficult if you don't know, first of all, the language, and the other thing that's difficult is sometimes if you don't know what sort of foods are available, even if you know the language, it's sometimes difficult because you don't know what's being sold, and you have to sort of ask, what are you selling? What does that mean? What's in it? And it gets quite complicated pretty quickly, but I'm finding it's okay here. It's not too weird. Even if you've just got English to come around a market like this, you can still cope.
Belayan mungkin dimakannya pakai apa? Pakai apa? Boleh nih. Oh, kayak pengganti nasi. Jadi kalau nggak pakai nasi pakai belayan.
Seperti tipat,
Tipat.
tapi mirip ya.
Tapi sama. Beras.
How do you say that word again? We'll get it on the camera.
Belayag. Beras.
Layag. Never heard that word as well. So what that is those little spiral pieces of rice. That's compressed rice in a spiral. Pretty similar to tipat, which is a compressed rice. That's how tipat's always done. You might hear a different word in Indonesia, in other places, ketupat. Very similar. You basically get those leaves as a wrapping around the compressed rice. Super delicious. It's sort of a substitution for normal rice. So one bungkusan or one little packet here is 5,000. urap. You have little tempeh kering. You've got little peanuts. You've got omelette. You've got that really spicy one down there. Oh, it looks beautiful. Looks absolutely beautiful. You don't get a fork or a spoon or something like that, so you have to eat it with your hands. I actually did ask for a spoon, and she just handed me a piece of banana leaf and said, make your own. So, so I'm going to give that a go. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I don't fancy having hands full of wet, sticky food this early in the morning, but I'm going to go outside and try it out anyway, because that's what you do when you're in the market. And if anything else, even if you don't like the food and you're not full, you can go to a cafe afterwards, because you're not in the middle of nowhere. You go and have this, and then afterwards, if you don't like it, go to a cafe and get a croissant. You know, it's fine. Let's see what we've got inside here. So that's what it generally looks like inside. You've got all little different pieces in there. There's no meat in this one. We didn't get any meat. So all of that is really normal and really not strange at all. Just as Susan tries to make this spoon that like it just splits. So as we're doing this. So I want to talk about the weather here. This morning when I was on that motorbike coming into town, it was cold, like properly cold. I needed a jumper on, it was that cold, and I didn't have it. So just know that if you come and stay in Sidemen and you're going to be out really early in the morning going to the pasar and that sort of stuff, you're probably going to need at least a long sleeve sort of shirt, maybe even a very light sweater or jacket. Oh, Susan's like an animal straight into that. I might have a go as well. Her spoon's obviously working, and I'm going to give her the camera, so I'm going to need two hands to operate this this utensil. Here it is. Look at that. All right. So what do we got? What's your opinion, Susan? All right. Bit spicy. All right. That's just the yellow rice on its own. Beautiful. Then we've got a bit of urap. Urap is basically lots of different types of urap in Bali, but generally it's shredded coconut and veg, say urap. That is really good. Oh, but it's so spicy. Oh, that urap is a killer spicy, really, but very tasty. The noodles are really hard to pick up with this, but I can get the tempeh kering. Tempeh kering is so good. What else we got in here? We get a bit of omelette. The spoon's breaking down now. There we go. Actually, the winner of this is the urap, despite it being ultra spicy. It's just so tasty. And for 5,000 rupiah, getting a breakfast like this, which is actually quite fulfilling, absolute bargain. So good, really good. So if you like your Indonesian food, or even if you just want to try something a little bit different, something that you might not have tried before, go down to the market and ask for a nasi kuning, because you're going to love it. You see these women sort of go around the place. The Yakult lady, they sell Yakult just like it would be anywhere else in the world, in a usually in a, like that comes from an esky, so it's cold. Now you usually buy them in a pack of 6 or something like that. They're pretty cool to get as well, if you like your Yakult. So this is a look at the little sweet snacks we got. Little bit of black rice, a bit of shredded coconut with palm sugar spread on top. The giling, which is probably made from, I was about to spill onto my pants. The giling is made from sticky rice. And then down the bottom is a little pancake down the bottom there. And then on the side, a little bit of cake, which is also made from sticky rice. I mean, when you're a rice-growing nation, most of your desserts are made from rice. If you're a wheat-growing nation, all your cakes are made from wheat. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them. And it's the same in Indonesia. They do have wheat stuff as well, but most of the stuff they're making as far as desserts go is made from the local products. Coconut, palm sugar, and sticky rice. That's generally what you have here. So we don't have a spoon again or any utensil, so I'm going to do it with my hands, which is the local style. I'm going to use my right hand, which is the most polite way of doing it. There we go. Try the giling first. Like a little jelly, sweet one. Stiff jelly. More like snakes alive. Good. You get a bit of shredded coconut. God. So good. So good. With that ketan hitam. Let's try that green bit thing now, which they really didn't have a name for. Oh. Pretty much very similar to the rest of it, made from sticky rice. That one there is lak lak, and I've put a little bit of grated coconut on top of that. Finally, we've got this pandan thing. It's like almost like a custard, a stiff custard. I don't know if I'm familiar with that, but give it a go. It's covered now in the palm sugar because it's at the bottom. Oh, got egg in it. Definitely got egg in it. I can taste the egg in it. It is a custard. Oh, I don't like it. It's very eggy. It's like more eggy than an omelette. Nah, not into that. And it wasn't sweet in any way. Not sure what that is, but obviously a real delicacy around these parts. Not into it. But generally, that there is a fantastic little snack to have down at the Pasar. 5,000. Absolutely brilliant. One last thing I want to try down here at the market is jamu. Jamu is usually, you see it more often in Java, and you'll see women walking down the street with a big basket of different herbs and spices. Well, not herbs and spices, but drinks which are mixed from all the really pungent things like ginger, galangal, and all of that sort of stuff, blended up into a herbal drink, which is supposed to be therapeutic and good for you, like a tonic almost. So I might get one bottle. So it's 5,000 for one small bottle.
Kunyit asam, beras kencur. Yang agak manis apa? Oh, yang agak manis. Kunyit asam ya. Apa ya?
Yeah. So she's already mixed all these up prior to this. I'm getting one bottle, 5,000. This one's, what's this one? Any other book? Kunyit asam. And what that means is turmeric and tamarind. And it's going to be, we know by the word asam, which is sour, we know it's going to be a very sour drink. So there it is there. Bu, jual di sini setiap hari, Bu. Yeah, so she's selling here every day. Has all these little drinks there. You can select any one you want. Now, what's difficult is that because you'll only speak Indonesian, is that you're going to find it difficult to know which ones are which and what's contained in each one. But the kunyit asam is the most popular one, so if you want to just try one, that'll be a good one to try on your first go. Let's go and taste it. So the main ingredients, as I said earlier, of this kunyit asam are tamarind and turmeric. So the asam is the tamarind, the kunyit is turmeric. Kunyit is turmeric, so if you hear the word kunyit, you see turmeric, and you sort of see the yellowness to that anyway. Let's give it a go. It's actually a bit warm, which is interesting, so it must be like freshly brewed up. Oh yeah, it's got a slight sweetness to it, so they put a little bit of sugar in it. It's actually the sweetest one because with jamu, quite often jamu is not really pleasant. Like, well, it's not that it's not pleasant, but they're really strong and bold flavored because they're just blended up herbs and roots and stuff like that. This one is quite strong, but it's got a bit of sweetness to it, making it a lot more palatable. And apparently they're really good for your digestive and all the little ailments that you might have. You get one of these jamus and it's just brilliant. So I've finished down here at the market. I'm going to go and see if I can check out the Jembatan Kuning, which is just up the road. So this is Jembatan Kuning, or the Yellow Bridge, made out of wood and steel, and some of these planks are a bit dodgy. It's a bit, oh, that's scary down there. That looks really unsafe. Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh, that doesn't look good at all. Wow, that's scary. Some of these are a bit better, but back there, that looks like the wood was flexing as I went over the top of it on this heavy motorbike. Wow, that's scary. I'm not very good at balancing either. I might just stop the bike and go for a walk across it as well. Hello. Oh, no licking. Bye, bye. Oh, there's a puppy as well. Oh, so cute. So cute. All right, let's have a look at the Jembatan Kuning. It looks like it's actually a pretty cool place to come, even just without the bridge itself. There's a nice little warung here, warung yellow bridge, which has a brilliant view over this little valley here. Let's get across this bridge on foot because it's quite nice. Nice suspension bridge. Oh, nice. Yeah, look at that. That even walking across it, I feel like it's a little bit dodgy. It's certainly dodgy on the motorbike. Look at that view. That's a little warung with a view like that. I mean, this is a great place for a little resort or something. It's fantastic. And sadly, as is the case with a lot of really good places here in Indonesia, there's no one else here. And, you know, I think that sort of happens because people go to places that are famous, and then the places that are actually really good sometimes miss out. I mean, that is the best little warung there. Maybe it gets busy in the afternoon as people sort of travel around. I mean, it is still early, you know. Maybe I'm giving it a bad rap. This is the little dodgy section that I came over on the motorbike with that I thought was terrible. That plank there is it's not very thick. Oh, hello, being followed by the dogs. Motorbike coming, better get off the bridge. You're gonna get run over if you're on the bridge as the bikes come across. So, Jembatan Kuning, definitely a place you need to come. It's within walking distance of the centre of town. So if you're in Sidemen, definitely come up here, have a walk. Early morning, which is what it is right now, is a great time to come here because the light is so beautiful. And it's very peaceful. Maybe it gets busier later in the day. I dare say it might get a little bit busier, but it doesn't seem to be the sort of place that's going to get extremely busy. This is a penjaga jalan, or the street guard. Look at him, very cute. Hello. Oh, that is a sign of not happy. The tail's wagging, but hello. Nah. Put my hand out and the teeth show a little bit. Not going to risk it, especially with rabies. I still don't have my rabies shot, do I? I love animals, really love animals. I'm going to wrap things up there here in Sidemen. It's my last video in Sidemen. Thanks for coming along for the ride to Sidemen, and thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all things Sanua, a little bit of Sidemen in there. Catch you next time.